Ladies and gentlemen, live at Springfield College once more for the Naismith Memorial Hoophall Classic. We are here for Springfield Central High School action going against Peabody Magnet School. I am Ciro Zanetti, joined by the one, the only
Lorenzo Gaines.
You're tuned into Focus Springfield as always. We start things off with Peabody getting the go off the tip ball. Bringing it down for them will be Mitchell's shot is up and good for two. Now this team, Lorenzo, is fronted by Hall of Famer Charles Smith, as he is letting everyone know with his enshrinement jacket on the hardwood, sitting down on that green bench over there. And it's definitely a great thing on his side, but even cooler for Central to have the opportunity to play against a Hall of Famer.
Oh, absolutely. Anybody with that orange jacket on, that burnt orange to be specific, you know, there's nothing but gems and good learning and fundamentals that's going to be had. And if you look at the Peabody High School team, man, they're looking like they got a nose for the ball.
Absolutely, and a great way to start things off with an easy basket. That opportunity there is just short. Tahir Bey brings in the board. Now on the other end is Kennard for three. Can't get it to go. The board is good from Cyphrin. He draws the foul. And as you said, yeah, starting things off very fundamentally sound. It's actually going to go to Peabody. And correct me when I say that was an offensive foul. So now Peabody gets another opportunity to score.
Absolutely. Peabody High School is out of Alexandria, Louisiana.
Not the Peabody Mass. Definitely further out for these guys. And these gentlemen have a awesome opportunity playing here in Springfield at Springfield College here at the Hoophall Classic. Back to the action. We have multiple misses. A rebound attempt is good on the putback for, once more, Rashad Mitchell.
That's right. Rashad is looking real good out there. He's a senior holding up the rear. He is one of, I think, 3 seniors on the starting roster.
That's always great presence for your team, especially if it's efficient. And now for the Eagles, it's Tahir Bey with the spin move. Goes into the paint. Off that attempt, no good. There is Mitchell with the board on the other end now. And now for Bishop, they're able to, or not Bishop, Peabody Magnet, they're able to get another bucket, putting things off pretty easily for them at 6-0 at your score. Martinez has it crossing the court.
Yeah.
Martinez to Kennard, who yesterday had an incredible game for the Golden Eagles. Even with that face mask, the injury didn't hold him back. Had double-digit points and had multiple big buckets.
Oh, absolutely. You know, he demonstrated a high basketball IQ, dishing dimes all day. And, you know, playing within the flow of the game. And I think that he's probably going to do very well on the next level.
Absolutely. And Tahir Bey with the deep three, no good. Rebound goes out to Durant. And now Peabody's going to take over.
Well, Peabody got its name by one of its benefactors, George Foster Peabody, whose charitable foundation provided a grant to create the school.
Well, that's always a cool fun fact to know for a school like this. On the other end of things for the Eagles is Trevon Cameron, getting the bucket to go and getting them on the board, Lorenzo. Now bringing it down for Peabody will be once again Rashad Mitchell, the senior, who you mentioned has had a bright season and career.
Oh, absolutely.
Love's shot is no good. Bey brings in the board. Bey's going to hold on to it.
Okay, big man's bringing it over.
Agile. And now on the breakaway attempt will be Jones, and that goes out.
Isaiah Jones. Okay.
With the Eagles now, with Peabody. It goes out on Peabody, so the Eagles will take over. A little miscommunication from the refs to the players. It's all situated now as Martinez has it. And Peabody will press, but instead they're able to easily get across. All the way down to the other side is Cameron. Now to the top of the key. Spins around in the paint. Puts up the shot. No good. And there's a board for Peabody.
Yep. Zydron Sewell got the board for Peabody. Peabody, they are known as the War Horses.
It's always that's a left field mascot. I like that.
War Horse basketball.
Horses. That's awesome. They'll get the inbound now. And as they are up 4 points here in the first quarter, definitely a slower contest on both ends. But we have the deep ball attempt, no good. Put back attempt, no good. And Bey hauls in the board. Now it's Martinez.
Bringing it over the half-court line, passing it to Unique Kennard. Down low to Steifen, who turned it over. You got 14 from Peabody, off to 21. To 32, Durant.
And the shot is good from Braden Durant as he gets things going once more for Peabody as the score is 8-2. 6-point deficit for the Eagles. Martinez hands it off to Kennard. Kennard now on the wing, pulls up, deep range, 3-ball, good to go.
No, it was a 2. I think it was classic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, the good thing that you did see in that is the deep dribble penetration from Kennard.
Yeah, that was a great penetration.
He's making the defense react.
And Durant's shot is good.
Yep.
10-4 your score now. Martinez facing a 6-point deficit, crosses over. Screen from Bay.
Yeah, good ball control by Martinez.
He
Back
rolls.
to Bay.
Bay can't get it to go. Durant grabs the board, and now it's Mitchell. Mitchell crosses with Martinez guarding him. The steal from Seifrin, and now Cameron has it.
That looks like Marcus Wallace out there, number 2. Nope, Tevron Cameron, you're right.
Unique Kennard now on the drive. Called for the travel. That will now be Peabody ball. 10-4 your score in the first quarter with 3 minutes to go. We have a nice matchup here for our main event, as it is always fun. But just recently we had Montverde on the court, and that's such a gracious high school. Definitely one of the more legendary teams that always plays here. Do you have a favorite team that occasionally shows up at the Hoophall Classic?
Well, you know, I like any team that leaves it all on the hardwood. I think I really am into seeing young people in the pursuit of perfection. So it doesn't matter win, lose, or draw. If they leave it all out there, like the games that we witnessed and called with the color commentary yesterday, all of them went into overtime. That is what excites me the most. Pope Francis and Holyoke, that was a great game. All the games were great yesterday. So, again, I think
and now for Peabody, they put up the shot no good. Seifrin rebound, and now the Eagles have another opportunity with Martinez bringing things down.
Definitely.
Martinez doesn't use the screen, instead drives on his own, can't get it to go. Love rebound. Now it's Rosenthal. Rosenthal crosses with Kennard guarding. Back to Rosenthal. Pull up Jay. Good for 2, 12-4 your score now with just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Martinez finds Wallace. Back to Martinez.
Just under about 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Central is down by 8 to Peabody High School out of Louisiana, the Warhorses. You got Cameron doing his thing, dribble drive, penetration. Got a foul.
And now for the Eagles, they'll be inbounding, and it'll be Wallace, or now it'll be Martinez on the inbound.
Take time to give a station identification. We got Focus TV in the building. Focus Springfield Channel 12, 15, and 17, your community access television station.
Absolutely, always great doing work here at Focus Springfield. Back to the action is Martinez on the inbound. Looks for Bay, but a little bit of a miscommunication. He's able to resolve it. Things are better for them. Bay now has it at the top. Handoff to Kennard. Kennard using the screen from Seifrin, but he's stripped, and now they're on the other end.
Yeah, he's stripped by number
Rosenthal.
23.
Rosenthal for 3. Can't get it to go, and Bay grabs the board, finds Kennard on the other end, and Kennard to Seifrin to the basket. Gets it to go, and the foul is called. They'll have a 3-point play opportunity. That's a great way to get things going for the Eagles, cutting it to a 6-point deficit, hoping to make it 5, Lorenzo.
Absolutely, Babe, with the nice outlet pass to Unique Kennard. Unique Kennard giving the dime to Stiffen, and now you got a 3-point play. He's at the line, able to score some points with the clock stopped. So it's a great opportunity for Central to, get some offense going.
Of course, and as we have the opportunity, I'm going to give a shout-out to our crew. Our director for this game will be Mark Reinhardt, our camera operators, Bobby Markham, Alejandro Cameron, and Josue Vasquez. Then for our runner, we got George Anderson and interviewing Tony Petaway. On play-by-play, yours truly, Cyril Zanetti, joined on color commentary, I, Lorenzo Gaines. Back to the action, we do have a basket for Peabody as the free throw is no good for Central. The lead increases for the Warhorses. Martinez spins around. Now it's to Cash, who yesterday, Cash Smith did unfortunately get injured early on. Seifert gets the and one, but Cash Smith got injured early on yesterday, Lorenzo, and was, I guess, snubbed a lot of times. So hopefully today he's able to, I guess, what's the word?
Get back in the game.
Get back in it, exactly, yeah.
Get his mojo back.
His mojo, especially here at the Hoophall Classic.
Let's see if we can take this TV timeout and take a moment for our sponsors. Let's see how it sounds.
Today's game is brought to you by Nike. All focus, no mercy. Just do it. Nike.
Well, that was a free throw made by Stiphen from Central. It's 9-14, deficit of only 6 points. So 1 minute left in the first quarter. And we have number 11, Isaiah Jones, taking the shot. Rebound. Nope, rebound out. Ball under the basket to Central Golden Eagles.
And now the Eagles will inbound with Wallace looking to get things going.
And number 24, Zaire Brown, checking in for the Central Golden Eagles.
Ball gets back to Wallace from the inbound, and now it's Seifert.
Ooh!
I was going to say a turnover, but instead it was actually a foul.
Definitely a foul at the half-court mark.
Absolutely. And again, your score 14-9. The Eagles are trailing after yesterday's victory. That was a fun game against the Putnam Beavers. The first 3 quarters were very, very close, and then once the fourth quarter rolled around, I think that the Eagles really found their comfort.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. The Eagles are, playing back-to-back games, so something to be said for that.
That is definitely something to mention. Keep that on your mind when you're watching this game, that these guys are playing 2 main events back-to-back. And now Seifern's second free throw is no good. The board goes to Jones, and now it will be Rosenthal bringing it down with less than a minute to go in the first quarter. For the Warhorses, they have been very efficient, but with the Eagles closing in for the closest part of the game that they've had since the start of the game, you want to see the Warhorses get on the board again, and that's exactly what they do with that 2 points.
Yeah, Kevin Jones Jr.
Martinez now crosses over, and now with less than a shot clock remaining, I was going to say he may try to slow things down and set up a buzzer beater or something, but they're down 6 points, so you want to get that score more than anything.
Absolutely. Down 6 points, 18.5 seconds on the clock, at the free throw line for 2.
Good
makes
opportunity.
It a 2-possession game.
Yes.
And gives them a little bit of momentum going into the end of the quarter. So something to look forward to.
Absolutely. And Martinez yesterday did have a good game for himself as well. So he looks to add on top of that in tonight's performance. First free throw, good for him.
Martinez is excellent ball handler. He seems to have control of the ball and has a good flow and tempo of the game. He seems to have good court vision, and I think that's what's going to keep Central at least in the conversation tonight. He misses the second one. Peabody rebounds, outlet pass to number 5.
And now for Peabody, they got 10 seconds to do something. The traffic is there, and now...
Well, Central's got the defensive pressure, so good defense for Central.
And now with just 2 seconds to go, we'll see where this goes.
No
Shot
foul.
is up.
No good.
No good. No foul. That is the end of the first quarter. 11-16 your score as Central trails Peabody. And Lorenzo, we've seen a good start to things, but if you are Central, what are you telling your players to get things going for you in the second quarter?
Well, I would tell them to just probably calm down a little bit, play within the flow of the game, look and depend on your teammates. That means, do whatever you do in practice, whatever got you to this point in the game, in the season, stay focused. So I think that only being down 5 points after this quarter is not a bad situation. So I would look to come out of the quarter and execute a play just to get the momentum and get everything, moving
back
towards
on track.
Yeah,
no, I'm with you. I'm
go
with
to
you.
the Eagles.
Absolutely. And I mean, being down 5 is, I don't want to say a luxury, but it's better than being down double digits, especially going into the second quarter. But it's still a multiple possession game, so you do not want to let Peabody get comfortable, especially starting off that quarter.
Absolutely. Well, let's take a little TV timeout for Focus TV and Basketball Hall of Fame and some of the sponsors for Hoophall Classic, the 23rd Hoophall Classic, where the stars of the future are here. 17, 15, and 12. Government, education, and public. For more information, reach out to 1200 Main Street, Springfield, Massachusetts, 413-241-7540. Broadcasting live from the Hoophall Classic 2025, where the stars of the future are here. January 16th through the 20th, the 23rd Hoophall Classic. 33 games at Springfield College, the birthplace of basketball. Join the movement with a career in sports. Find what moves you.
Alrighty, now back to the action. Off the inbound, the Eagles get another opportunity to start things off here in the second quarter. It's Unique Kennard for the Eagles, manning the ball. Kennard to push to the paint. Back out to the wing. Now to the paint to Cyphrin. Cyphrin now back to the wing. Shot no good. And it will be Peabody ball.
Yeah, that was Cash Smith who took a shot that hit nothing.
nothing.
No, it's all good. It's part of the game, you know.
Absolutely. You got to take it if you're open.
Shooters shoot.
Shooters shoot. Definitely. Someone's got to take it. And now back to the action. We have Peabody looking to increase that lead. Deep three gets it to go. That's going to go to Isaiah Jones. And now Cyphrin looking to inbound it.
Having
some good
challenges.
Defense right there from Peabody to stick with their man. Unique Kennard now slowing it down. Kennard to Smith.
Yeah.
Smith now in the paint, pulls up for the floater, can't get the bounce. Great board for Peabody as it's Anderson who hauls it in. Anderson uses that screen.
Yeah. Peabody looks like they're long and linky, very fast, tenacious on the defense and the pressure.
Absolutely, and a great effort there as the fadeaway is good with the bounce. And the lead is increasing for Peabody as your score is now 21-11. Folks, we have a double-digit lead.
Yes, absolutely.
And now, during the timeout is a great opportunity to give a big shout out to our wonderful crew here at Focus Springfield. Starting things off for our director for this game, we've got Mark Reinhardt for camera, Bobby Markham, Alejandro Carmen, and Yesenia Almonte, as well as Josue Vasquez. Running around, we got George Anderson and interviewing Tony Petaway. Play-by-play, Cyril Zanetti, color commentary, Lorenzo Gaines. As always, we are covering the Hoophall Classic, Lorenzo. It truly is an awesome opportunity and so cool to have the shout out to Focus Springfield, Steve Carey, all those guys back there as well.
Absolutely. Little background music. They're playing basketball. You know,
Curtis Blow.
Yeah. Little basketball in the background by Curtis Blow in the birthplace of basketball at the Hoophall Classic. All right, back to the action.
Great song. Very fitting. Back to it. It's Cyphrin on the other end. Nakash Smith gets it to go and one. Jams it, but there's a little bounce, so it's not really a dunk.
Yeah. So as you were saying, Charles Smith is the head coach at Peabody Magnet School in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I don't think this is the same guy over there?
It could be.
No.
Cash's attempt is no good, and for Peabody, they bring in the rebound from Talik Love. Jones has it. He's going to find his man in the corner. Shot up, no good. Rebound there for the War Horses. Now to the top. Deep three attempt up, no good. There's going to be a whistle on the play. Waiting for the official.
Okay.
And it will be inbounded. It remains Warhorse ball. Folks, if you're just tuning in, the score is 21-13. Peabody Magnet leading Springfield Central High School, trailing. It's Jones kicking it to the corner, swinging it to the paint, gets it to go on the drive, and draws the foul, and one. Another score increase, 23-13 now, 10 points more, and now we'll see if he can convert the and one.
Yeah.
And shout out to Blake Anderson for the play.
Number 23, Kevin Jones Jr. Missed it, but they got the rebound. Peabody puts up another shot. Central recovers, 24. Steifen got to bring ball over. He's bringing it over. Oh! Off his foot and back. Whoa.
That would have been a crazy play.
That would have been a nice dunk. Blake, okay.
That would have been a crazy dunk. Then the Hoophall Classic is home to crazy plays like that. So, I mean, it's no stranger to see some boom shakalaka action.
Oh, for sure.
I love seeing that.
That rim rocking.
Yes, sir. Jones' free throw is good. And now Peabody has an 11-point lead. And this is what I was talking about at the end of the first quarter. Central doesn't want to let this team get comfortable as they have that, IQ and also the ability to get going as they're now pushing an 11-point lead, looking to make it 12.
Well,
gets it to go.
Oh, yeah, he does. And that's 25-13 with
now.
about 6 minutes to go in the half. And we were talking about the legacy of the Naismith Hall of Fame coach that's on the sidelines over there. Did you know this guy won 9 state championships with the Warhorses and has been the coach at Peabody since 1979?
That's incredible because we really do have a Louisiana legend in the building, and us being from New England, obviously not really aware of it or feeling that presence, but now with that in the building, it's so cool, Lorenzo. That's an awesome fun fact. 9 state championships is no light feat.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
And as he remains calm and collected as his boys are improving their lead, another three-point play is set up.
I don't think we need to be diplomatic in this situation. I think they're dismantling.
Dismantling. You're right. Forget
Okay.
the diplomatic.
27-13, but, I will say that, Coach Watson is on the sidelines definitely, talking to his kids and trying to keep their head in the game.
Absolutely.
Stephen has got the rebound. He's bringing the ball over half court. You got Kennard in the background. Unique has now got control. He's going to be the steady hand that gets Central back in the game. It's dribble. Look, he's collapsing. Got the call. He collapsed the defense with his dribble penetration.
And draws the foul. I mean, that's a play you definitely want to set up. Another thing for the Eagles is this quarter feels a little longer now. As the lead keeps going, there's a lot of going to the line, so the clock's stopping.
Well, one thing that is important when you play sports is you got to have enthusiasm.
Yes, for sure.
And, not to say that Central doesn't have enthusiasm, but, as you can see, the bench is now getting into it. They're clapping and cheering, and that's what you need,
That's what
man.
you need.
Your teammates have to, in the heat of battle, they have to encourage you to just rise to the occasion. Answer the bell.
Momentum is serious, for sure.
Answer the bell.
I'm with you, and that was Talik Love on the jump shot to once more add to the score and add to the beating. It's Kennard crossing. Kennard still has it.
Yeah. He's doing well. Look at that. Nice. Oh.
He found Bay. It fumbles off him, and now Cameron gets it back to Kennard. Kennard for 3.
Ugh.
Can't get it to go. Love with the board.
Tough shot off the front of the rim, but definitely offensive-minded.
Nice ankle.
Offensive-minded. And at this point in the juncture, you're going to need somebody that's going to step up.
Yes.
Shooters shoot.
I was just going to say, you aforementioned that Unique Kennard will be the guy to get things going for them, and I agree with you. I think you have to start taking not bold shots, but necessary shots, and that's a great, great shot.
Got to take risk.
I'm with you.
No risk, no reward.
Exactly. 29-13 your score now. And Peabody is calm and collective right now.
Oh, for sure.
They are definitely putting on a performance early on. And we earlier talked about Montverde playing, and I asked you about your favorite teams. My personal favorite team that I have seen play was Holy Spirit when Anthony Edwards was here. This was 2020. I was still in high school. And it was just incredible to see a team from Atlanta just casually dismantle a top-ranked team from New Hampshire.
Oh, wow.
And that's kind of what I sum up the Hoophall Classic is this showcase really can be unpredictable.
Oh, yeah. Well,
it really can be.
I was fortunate to see Cooper Flagg play last year.
I didn't get to see him.
What a phenomenal player. And he's gone on to do great things at the next level.
I
so,
agree.
It's really a treat for Springfield residents and Springfield student athletes to get an opportunity to, play here in Blake Arena, the birthplace of basketball, but also to see what they're made of against some competitive teams from across the country.
That's such a great point.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Central Golden Eagles are playing against a legendary coach who has a pedagogy that's been proven. 9 state championships, the most wins in Louisiana history. Wow. I think he's got 1,095 wins. And 1,208 wins. So
even better.
It's an impressive record, but it's an impressive opportunity for our young people to be on the biggest stage and test their mettle.
It really is, Lorenzo, and also to give another perspective. I mean, growing up, basketball was my favorite sport without a doubt, and I had actually, still to this day, I have never been to an NBA game, and as a NBA super fan. I have the luxury to say I've at least seen many NBA players live on the high school level. From Zion Williamson to DeAndre Ayton to Lonzo Ball, I've seen it all, and it's all thanks to this wonderful tournament. And, I mean, I've been coming here yearly since 2016, and all those guys that have been in the NBA since then have made names for themselves. And us in the 413 have been blessed to so casually see them just on display.
Oh, absolutely. One of the